You know what? I can't use it. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking amazing. Starving. I've just had some food, yeah. Mm. 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 It's red velvet cake. Mm. Mm. Me and my daughter's just had off. Mm. Mm. My leg is I'd rather orange squash. I told you when I eat, I don't want alcohol. I need to finish my fucking hair. I need to do everything. I need to get dressed, and I don't want alcohol. You know what I fancy? Food, food, and more food. But fuck the food, because we've got gossip. We've just done one show. We need to go through another one. And while I'm out, yeah. I cancel. Right, I'm going to go out for an hour. While I'm out, I'm going to, I'll just eat them. My daughter just gave me these trousers. I don't know what the fuck they are. They look like half a skirt and half a trousers. They're shit. I need to change my top. And finish my hair. You know, all that fucking palaver. Know what I mean? Let's get something to stick this on. And then we're going to talk about Halle Bailey. The recent thunderstorms. Halle Bailey and her blog, ex-blog, her baby father. We just done Trump and Elon Musk, yeah. That one was as interesting. That one was as interesting as a fucking pile of nails going down a chalkboard. Thank you, Elon. Tell us something we didn't know. Pizzagate and all that shit. What else? Hot dogs. Hot dogs and buns. And then the old bum bum party. Do you remember? That was the last video, people. So check it out if you haven't already. So hi everyone, I'm Shamz. Welcome to my channel. Shamz don't care. The goddess is here. It's going to be a storm tonight. Then when I get back, I'm having these. I'm going to sleep. I am. I've been waiting for that. That's my fourth one for the day. I'm trying to put on weight, yeah. It's a velvet cake. It's more velvety than the relationship I'm going to be talking about now. DDG. Do you remember the little mermaid, the little black one? Halle Bailey. No. Not the one from James Bond. Not the one in that little white suit. No. Not the model from New York. Not the Halle Bailey. Not Halle Bailey, not Halle Bailey. The Black Mermaid one. The one that got everyone up in arms. Well, if you don't know who she is, she's a little girl, yeah. Well, she's a woman then. She's a Nemo is turned into a mermaid. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. She used to do singing online with her sister Chloe. Are you Future? You're right. Are Esther, Frederick? Everyone coming in. Oh, I've just eaten. Some rice, peas, chicken, cocoa bread, pate, dumpling, I'm not lying, fish, ake, saltfish. And then I got half an hour to fuck off, come back, and drink my fucking tea. Go to sleep because I'm on a detox into being a good girl. It's lasted about 5 years. Just saying that just made me nauseated. But that ain't the point. Let me just have one more bite. I want to chat about bitches, yeah. And these ratchet bitches act. Now, I'm going to show you how some fucking whores how they treat people. And this happens with mans as well. This is how they do, yeah? These motherfucking cunts. Yeah? Do I need to say, all my content is found on the public domain and I operate using the fair use guidelines? Together. With my own opinions. I should, you know, which are not necessarily true. It's red velvet. It's my favourite next to fucking pistachio. Or black forest gâteau cake. I don't like chocolate cake either. But you know, comes the time. So, this girl, I looked all innocent. I don't know if you've ever seen her. I looked like a fucking frog. I'll show you a picture. Give me 2 seconds. Let me show you a picture of a frog face. It looks like most frogs I love fucking sim. I'm not on about. If any of my exes are on here, I'm not on about your minging faces. I'm on about just most bitches I've seen in real life. And if any bitches come on here and say, look at your frog face, bitch. I'm doing YouTube around the world with no fucking makeup on and I'm 40 odd. Now say something. Most of you lot wouldn't even leave your fucking yard to go to the shop without a paper bag over your head. Now shut up. What's her name? Halle, Frog Eyes. That's it. You know what? It's grown on me. It's grown on me. When I first saw her, I thought it was fucking minging. Oh shit, you fucking are. Bear in mind, she didn't look like this. When they first put her out, the bitch did not look like that. She did not look like that. Did she fuck? She did not look nothing like that. That's a little black mermaid, yeah. And I ain't got time to argue about fucking black and white mermaids. Because anyone that's got time to argue about that, you're just racist. I ain't got time. You're going to mention colour, you're just being a twat. To me, it was nothing to do with the colour. It was just to do with, oh, I thought the mermaid was ginger. Well, you know, obviously it's what it is. Anyways. Oh, Angela's got this fear. Oh. But let's have a look at her blog. DDG. Oh my god, there's some cake here. This tastes like an American cake. Because you know the cakes in England, they taste ratchet. They taste stocky, man. You know what I mean? Fuck me up for FFG, DDG. I haven't even got nails, mush. I got no nails. Like, hello, I've got no nails. This phone just does its own shit. So this is a yeah. DDG. I thought, oh, look at him. He looks like a fucking waste man. I shit, you know, I was thinking, who the fuck is this waste man? I shit, you know, bear in mind, I'm fucking old, so I don't know who the fuck this motherfucker is. Then it turns out, yeah, man's rich, man's got money, and I'm like, is it? DDG's got money, yeah, he's a YouTuber. He does dances with this girl, fuck knows who she is, but all I know is that this girl that he does dances with, she's going to come into the story later on. And bear in mind, people, I've got to rush this one because I've just done an hour explaining Elon and fucking Trump. And I've got to do the P. Diddler case and the Idaho and go out and deal with the fucking kids. Girls busy, girls busy. That's why I'm not drinking. Look. Shit, you know. The alcohol's over there. I thought I might have that. I thought I don't want it. Definitely this tonight. But anyways. So I'm looking at DDG thinking he's a waste man. I was thinking he's he. And I was thinking, oh my god, girl. You've been signed by Beyonce. Worst move ever. If you don't know who she is, her and her sister was singing on YouTube. Beyonce discovered her and some other people, signed her up. You know, long story short, signed her up. Everyone's happy. She's like, oh my God, we're going to get a deal. Forgive me. Forgive me. I've been going to art in your city. Lord have mercy. Oh, that was Chloe. So we're having a big sister, Chloe. Chloe's like the ghetto one. And she's like the Beyonce one. Chloe's like Solange. And she's like Beyonce. She got the Little Mermaid. And I'm thinking, oh my God. This girl looks as sweet as this fucking cake here. You know, this girl looks as sweet as this fucking red velvet quake. She looks like she couldn't quake in a boot. This girl looks like, if I went morning, I'd probably shit herself. Most people do when I enter a room. They're like, fuck me. I'm too abrasive. But you know what I mean? This girl looks like if I met her, she would piss her fucking pants and then shit it. And then ask P. Diddy's cleanup crew to conceal the mess. Because we all know they do a good job at concealing the mess. I'm sorry, but my belly comes first, mate. What time is it? Fuck me. Right, let's move it. So that's her bloke, yeah, DDG. I'm not serving him looking all happy. It does a little mermaid and then she gets pregnant by him. I'm like, who the fuck is he? Didn't know who the fuck this motherfucker was. And I was like, oh my God, girl. You just wasted your career. So I'll tell you why, because I was looking at it like how the media fucking portrayed it. I was thinking, look at her. I shit, you know. Hold on. I shit, you know. I was looking at it like how the media portrayed it, and I was thinking, oh my gosh. This girl, it looks really nice. As a kind of person, she doesn't just appeal to black women, especially the younger black women, you know what I mean? And, you know, don't be going out there selling your soul, sleeping around, singing all that shit. Do you know what I mean? I was like, oh my God, I love this girl. She's the kind of role model I want for my daughter. So I thought, is it? Fucking cake. I might as well finish it. I thought, is it? Kind of role model I want for my daughter. She gets preggers. Not even Chloe, you know, not even the bad sister. The good breed. The good breed. The fucking good one gets pregnant. The little fucking mermaid, the little fucking virgin gets pregnant. Rose, I think you're on the wrong channel, babes. I don't know who stole Donald Trump. But anyways, we're talking about DDG and shit like that, babes. So anyways, and we're talking about relationships in this one. And how people fuck up in relationships. And how the media can make you think that one person looks so good. And they're really, they're a load of fucking shit. Now, here's an example. They've portrayed the little black mermaid as a good role model for us black women. Not just black women, but for all little white girls, Indian girls, Hispanic, you know, to aspire just and sing, you know what I mean? Being that little innocent again. Because all we was getting, to be fair, was people like the Cardi B's, the Megan Thee Stallions, you know, those kind of rappers, you know. There's a lot more. Ice T, I don't know, Red B, I don't know. Sorry, but that was fucking juicy. Red Velvet Cake. Fuck a dog. I could eat this all day. Well, I couldn't really. Probably be too heavy. Now, this one's light. This one's nice. Shout out to Shaw's Kitchen in West Brom. I didn't fucking bake this. I could never bake this good. Just making sure I've got all my health juices. But anyways, what I done was, I was looking up DDG. And I was looking... Is that the door? I was looking up DDG. And I was thinking everyone's been disrespecting him and saying, you know what, he's a waste man. Well, I ain't gonna lie to you, lot. I thought he was a fucking waste man. Oh, it's my cousin. Is that cousin Ed? Yeah. Oh, I'll tell him I'm on the live, sorry. Is it all good? Yeah, you got fags. Did you got fags? Yeah. Oh, I'm on the live. Go on the live. Did you get any fags? Yeah. Oh, fucking love him. Come in. No one can see ya. Crazy. Come on, I should have called him Ginger. Oh. Oh, look at them. He's a fucking angel. Mate, I owe him. Oh, look at these. My cousin Eddie. You alright, Teddy? He's just finished, yeah. He looks after the adult disabled, but he's the manager. He's got the gentlest soul on God's fucking earth. Thank fuck there's people like him in the care homes. And my brother owns one, and I'm proud of them. And you know I was proud of myself. The people that I worked with, some of them fucking nurses, they're vile. That's a different story, but anyways, let's move on. So I'm looking at DDG, and I'm thinking, waste man. Yeah, I did judging peeps. I was like, he's a waste man. And I was like, this girl is young, and she's wasting her life away. She just got pregnant. I was like, girl, you just signed a Disney contract to sing fucking Little Mermaid and go swimming in the ocean. You can be free, like Nemo, get away. Do an Elsa, let it go. But nah, no. I decided to go with DDG, and I thought, look at him. I bet you he's only using her for a cash. And I find out. Then I find, you're right, Eddie, then I find out that the man's got money. Not that that matters, but in this day and age, it kind of does, because society has taught our kids, and the younger generation, that money's all that matters. Fuck love. Alright, girls, you're right. A lot of people don't realise that true love, a lot of people start with nothing. And it's how you build your foundation together and get there. Do you know what I mean? There is one person, I can't remember who he is. He's so fucking rich. And he never signed an NDA. And everyone was like saying, why didn't you sign the NDA? And your wife, your ex-wife, can have anything. He went, listen, she's the same woman that started with me when I have fuck all. Her parents took me in as a teenager. She saw me grow. And yes, we grew apart. But I still respected her because she respected me. So anything that's mine as we was growing would be mine. Why shouldn't she have the success? She helped me grow it. If only more people thought like that. Respect. Do you know what I mean? But no, it wasn't Bob Marley. It's someone that's still alive. It's I don't really know who it is because I'm not really keen on players. NFL players and shit. But basically, her and him had a baby, yeah. And everything was all hunky-dory. I thought, remember what I told you, look, when they had the baby? And they had it around my birthday, was it last year? Oh, when I give this lesson a fucking year. I says, I ain't no hater. But this motherfucking shit ain't gonna last. And I kind of thought there was something with them. And was acting a bit too sickly sweet. It's always them two-faced bitches. Oh, I'm innocent. I love my man. I love my man. They'll protest too much. Anyway, little miss, I love my man, was posting, and remember, I'm telling you all this for a reason. She's going all over the fucking net, telling everyone how brilliant her relationship is, like we all do. Don't forget, this came up in the P. Diddy case when they was asking the witnesses, why were you posting things? So I can't really be biased here. So, you know, I'm thinking she's posting it because she wants to keep up the front that we all do. No one wants to go on the internet and air their fucking dirty laundry unless they've had enough. And they're like, you know what, I'm fucking done with this. Once you've aired it out there, you ain't going to turn back. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them things. I know because I've been there, done it, years. You know, veteran over here. So I know exactly the game. I know how people play. But anyways, this cigarette is gorgeous. Look, you can click in. I just turned it into menthol. Now, I can turn it into licorice. And I don't even like licorice, but fuck it. It's a Friday night. Why not? God loves the trier. You know me, I'll try anything once. Well, take that back. I'll try most things once. Anyways, legal. Yeah. So, anyways, she's sitting there with her man going, everyone, ooh, I'm a little mermaid and I'm happy with my little baby. So she's got little Nemo over there, a little baby, yeah? Has got DDG over there, Nemo's dad. And he's there busting his little dance moves on YouTube with his BFF. Here's a girl. Never ends well. Then she's like announcing after about a year, oh, we fell out. And I'm like, oh. Is it? You fell out. Maybe it's just a bleep. Then they got back together, then they fell out again. Then they got back together, then they fell out again. And I thought they're definitely going to fall out for good. Some shit's going to hit the storm. Shit's going to hit the fan, mate. And this is how the shit hit the fan. This is the fucking bit I'm building up to. Obviously, I'm a drama queen. I've got to build up the drama. The suspense. So go and get your beverages and shit like that, yeah. Sit with me and let's hear how this shit show went down. Are we all ready for this shit show? Right, everyone. So she's sitting there going, I'm in love. Flipping her little fins. Oh, motherfucker. It don't matter about the phone dropping because this phone's fucking busted anyway. But she's flipping her little fins. Doing a mermaid dance. All that fucking shit. And then, after she's doing a mermaid dance, Sorry. What cigarettes are they? The ones with the lungs on it. The ones that are rip-off price. He buys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He gave me 7. He only took 3. And they're clicks. Oh, fucking hell. I'm gonna have to go, Olivia. Anyways, I better hurry my fucking little deli. Yeah, it's still on there. So, DDG and that, yeah. He was sitting there chatting his crap. Oh, good. So good, I got half hour. And then I've still got like 10 minutes to do the fucking bit of the DDGs. Fucking get myself dressed. Fuck's sake. Nothing ever goes right in my life, does it? But anyways, yeah, forgot what I was saying. So yeah, DDG, he's been accused of being a wanker. And then Halle Bailey, the fucking, listen, I don't know her fucking name because there's that many Halle Berrys, Halle Bailey, I think her name is. Because Halle Bailey is the New York model. Halle Berry, is she not the fucking black one, the original? And then Halle, this fucking frog-eyed one, has just fucked up the flex. With a weird spelling name and the fucking weird eyes. I ain't really got time for that bitch. But anyways, yeah, so she's coming in and I'm like, how come she's gone out? I thought I was a fucking virgin. And turns out this girl ain't a virgin. Then on top of that, has done this little thing saying that her man was beating her up. And I'm like, oh my God, the black mermaid got beaten up. I bet he tried drowning her as well because she's a mermaid, but I bet he couldn't because she can swim. It's only a film, Shamz. But it doesn't matter, people. The fact is, he bet up the Disney mermaid. The first black fucking mermaid. Normally, black people, when we see a mermaid in our culture, that's bad luck. A black mermaid in Jamaica and that. Mate, if we saw a black mermaid, we'd be fucking running for dust. But you know what? You white people, you saw it, innit? In the cinemas, and that was all good. Good luck to you. Anyways, I'm superstitious. That's a different story. Anyways, black mermaid sitting there chatting her fucking shit. Going, my man's been beating me up, innit? Snorkeling. Save me. Save me. My man's been beating me up. Lord have mercy. I can't think of any of their other tunes. Forgive me. Forgive me. That's what she will be singing. because we found out that she's a lying little fucking bitch. So she told everyone that her man was beating her up, and she's got this little... And because he has got a personality like me, he looks like the loud one. He looks like the one that would be doing the beating. But it turns out, like, she's the fucking one that was the abuser. Mad, innit? What did I say? Everything 2024, 25 will come to light. So anyways, all lies. So, DDG. This is what I wanted to play you. And this is off another YouTuber. He took her to court because she wants to go to Italy to do some filming. And she wants full custody of the baby because she says that he's been beating her up and he's been doing, you know, the normal shit. You know, people, the normal shit that these girls play. I'm all for the girl, obviously. But it's not about the girl to me. It's just about abuse in general. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Don't fucking chat shit about people. And if someone tells you shit, yeah, they can't blame you for fucking spreading the shit. Remember that. So on that note, this is what's happened, and this, I'm going to play it from a YouTuber, just so it's a bit easier for you to understand. He took her to court, and if it wasn't for court documents, we wouldn't have realised what a fucking little bitch she was. She was threatening him with suicide before she got pregnant. After, not during the pregnancy and after. So the bitch wasn't just ratchet after the baby was born. So don't no one go, it's postpartum or, you know, postnatal. No. It wasn't pregnancy hormones. It wasn't, it was cheating on her. She was just a jealous, ratchet little fucking p-diddler. Entitled, spoiled fucking bitch. This is why you got to watch people. People with nice soft voices acting like they're all that, claiming that they're all that, these victims. This is what they do. And people like me that are loud. And him, that's how they get blamed until they come with receipts.
All these pages and my mouth was on before. And I mean...
This is from The Voice for the People Reacts. I'm just going to play her video. I'm going to play it in 1.25 so I don't get done.
At the text message, what the hell? Okay, so this started from March 2022. This is before the pregnancy. This is their first incident where she didn't trust him. She basically was accusing him of cheating, and they got into this big argument, and he left, and she said that she was going to off her.
Press 1 if you can hear me. 1 if you can hear it.
Basically using this tactic to try to get him to come back and, you know, make him feel guilty for leaving in the first place. So she has been doing this throughout their relationship. Then DDG also mentioned when he DM'd Ruby Rose, and Halle was very upset. They got into this big, huge argument behind it. She ended up texting, well, he didn't put who the person was, but Baby Rich already hinted at it already. She ended up texting Brent Fires that night to go to a Grammys party just to get back at DDG. Now, DDG was done with the relationship at that point, but she was trying to get, even though she did that, she was trying to get back with him, and she yet again was using the self-harming tactic that she does. But now let's talk about the actual pregnancy. One night, Halle called DDG and said that she was bleeding and having cramps. So he called the GYN, and this was early on in her pregnancy. He called the GYN. In fact,
I don't know if you lot can see that. If you want to stop, take a screenshot. Read it. But, you know, these are court papers. So it's not like we're taking the piece. These are court papers. Okay, you can find them. This is what he filed a couple of days ago.
pill, and that's why she was bleeding and cramping, because she was trying to get rid of the baby, because she was upset. And according to DDG, she was using the pregnancy to try to manipulate him. When he didn't do what she wanted him to do, she would threaten him and say that she's gonna get rid of the baby. And they already had a conversation about co-parenting if things didn't work out. I guess Halle didn't want to do that, so she had the pill without notifying him, and then he found out about it, and then they got into this argument, and
so she tried to take an abortion pill. Start again.
And having cramps. So he called the GYN, and this was early on in her pregnancy. He called the GYN and found out that she took an abortion pill, and that's why she was bleeding and cramping, because she was trying to get rid of the baby, because she was upset. And according to DDG, she was using the pregnancy to try to manipulate him. When he didn't do what she wanted him to do, she would threaten him and say that she's gonna get rid of the baby. And they already had a conversation about co-parenting if things didn't work out. I guess Halle didn't want to do that, so she had the pill without notifying him, and then he found out about it, and then they got into this argument, and then he didn't want to talk to her no more. But then she felt some type of way about the situation, and she wanted to really be with him. And now she's trying to go to the medical appointments so she could keep her baby and make sure that the baby wasn't harmed, which she kept reassuring DDG that the baby was okay. The pill didn't do anything because she didn't take the second pill. But at this point, he was upset, because if we already had a discussion and you got upset, and based off of you getting upset for that very moment, and you ready to make a big change or make this drastic decision without me, like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a lot. So fast forward, they ended up.
What? So this is the beginning of the relationship. This is during the Little Mermaid tour, isn't she? When she was pregnant. No wonder she didn't tell anyone, because the girl was trying to get rid of the baby. So he's got messages. He's got real medical records of her trying to get rid of their son, Halo. No shade on her for that. I don't know what she was going through, what they was going through. I can't sit there and stick up for him and say, oh, it was all her, because some people can manipulate you into situations to make you think that you're fucking crazy, so you do shit like that. So I'm not going to sit there and go, poor her, poor him, fuck him. I believe he was just as evil. But this is what I'm thinking. But the more you read these messages, the more you're like, this girl's fucking cray. She makes me look like motherfucking Teresa at this point.
Toxic shit was going on. They ended up getting into an argument again. They ended up breaking up. At this point, Halle is well off into her pregnancy, and they're now broken up again. And DDG, who now has more time on his hands, is going to the studio. He's hanging out with his friends. And there was an incident where he went to a movie theater. Halle popped up at the movie theater because he was there with a girl, but he said in the statement that this was just a friend. But Halle is like 6+ months at this point, so she's very upset because they're not.
So she's 6 months pregnant, but they're broken up. DDG has gone to a movie theater, to the cinemas, with a friend who's a girl. Halle pops up and she wants to beat the girl up. She's like, wah, wah, wah. And his mom's like there. And his mom has testified, because how does the mom know? Because Halle has put a tracker in man's car. She's following him around. So this is the point that we're at.
You're out and about with somebody else, but he not knowing how she even knew that they were at this movie. Come to find out, she was putting air tags in all his cars. DDG was wondering why he was getting notifications that an air tag was tracking him when he didn't have an air tag. It was her air tag. She put it.
What's an air tag? Obviously, I need to start tracking some motherfuckers, innit? I need to get me some air tags, whatever that fucking motherfucker is. You know what I mean? But anyways, it's a tracker. So the girl's tracking him. She's got these things in the car. His mom is working for him. And his stepdad, DDG stepdad, is the driver for him. So the mom's checking around the car and she's found all this shit. And she's like, oh my God. Halle sent me a text message and she's like, she's coming to find you at the cinemas, at the movie theatre. And they're like, how the fuck does this bitch know where he is? There's only one way, the car. Because obviously he's just changed his clothes, didn't he? So he can't be in the clothes.
Vitamin bottle, knowing he wasn't going to look at no vitamin bottle. And she put it inside of the car, and the air tag was tracking when he went. When Halle arrived at the movie theater, sis was turning up, okay? Sis was screaming before she even got in. She opened the door and didn't even know where he was at. She said, motherfucker.
How come the media didn't tell us none of that? She turned up and she was screaming Halle Bailey. The Little Mermaid was pregnant, screaming in the movie theatre, and nobody told me this shit. Wow!
Arrived at the movie theater, sis was turning up. Okay,
how much
sis
is
was
Rock
screaming
Nation
before she
pay?
even got in. She opened the door and didn't even know where he was at. She said, "Motherfucker, motherfucker." Sis was doing all using every profanity word she could think of inside that movie theater. It was so bad that DDG and the girl had to get up and leave. When she ended up following behind them and was still cursing them out, calling them all type of names, trying to fight the girl, put hands on the girl. The girl had to kind of move it.
Imagine everyone in the movie theatre thinking, is that the Little Mermaid? Maybe that's what happens when you get fins. Imagine all the kids in the movie theatre thinking, Mommy, is that what happens when they come out of the sea? Is that what happens to Nemo? Is that why Daddy beats you up? Because he came out of the...
Because at this point, Halle is good and pregnant at this point. She got a whole belly. I don't even understand how we didn't even capture this footage.
It is.
Okay, where was the people at in the movie theater? Child, you know something like that. People ready. They don't even know who you are. They ready.
Where's the fucking cameras? How come we didn't see this shit?
Mermaid was turning up in the movie theater, honey. She didn't care about who the hell she was at that moment. Y'all was about to feel this rap. Now let's fast forward a little bit because after she gave birth to Halo, before she even gave birth to Halo, at this point, DDG felt like he had to be with her in order for her not to do something to harm their child or herself. And she knew this, and she was trying to use this as a manipulation.
Did you hear that?
At this point, DDG felt like he had to be with her in order for her not to do something to harm their child or herself.
The child, for her not to harm the child or herself. And you're thinking, man's just saying that. Nah. She actually leaves text messages saying she's going to fucking harm the fucking kid. If you don't answer, it's like, bitch. I'm going to be ratchet now. Yeah, let's play.
And she was trying to use this as a manipulation tactic to try to keep him, basically, because at that point he was done with her. You screaming at me, you're beating on me, you're pulling out knives, you're trying to cut me up. Child, DDG at some point was done, but he couldn't be completely done because now you done welcomed a baby in this situation. They had the baby, right, and everything was going well. They were still.
Yeah, do you remember they were showing us all the pictures?
And then another incident happened where they got into another argument, and now firearms were pulled out because DDG has a firearm, and Halle knows that, and she stays in the house. Allegedly, she pulled out the firearm because he already left the house, and she left the house with the firearm looking for him and wondering where he was at. And according to him, he said that she was insecure. She always thought he was cheating on her. She always thought that he was doing something other than what he was saying. So sis was just. It was just a lot. She's driving in the car after an argument with Halo in the back. She's crying, yelling at him on the phone. At this point, DDG is scared for his son's life and her life because she's mad and yelling and driving fast, and he's on the phone. Arguments, blowouts, and stuff like that, and it has some time. And that was reoccurring too fast. Okay? She's hitting him and slapping him to see the child as punishment because he didn't do what she wanted him to do. And at this point, it was becoming tiresome. Y'all know he came to the incident. Now, fast forward to the incident that she brought up in her statement when he went to go pick up Halo because she said that he could stay overnight. And when he was picking up Halo and she had Halo in her arms and she wanted to put the baby in the car, he said in the midst of them having a conversation, he saw that she was getting agitated and frustrated, and he really didn't want to have the conversation. And it started to escalate. They started to argue, and she refused to get out the car. She ended up locking herself in the car. Then he ended up calling his mom because he didn't know what to do in the situation. So the mom was here for everything. So I'm pretty sure we gonna have the mom testify because he called his mom for everything. Oh, let's go back because there was so much that happened. I forgot about this part. DDG, Halle Bailey, and Halo went to a Bruno Mars concert, and at the concert, I don't know what happened, but Halle ended up getting upset and she wanted to leave the concert early. So they ended up leaving the concert early, but then they ended up getting into an argument, and it got so bad to the point that DDG had to pull over his car and start recording because she started becoming violent while he was behind the wheel, and Halo is in the car. So at this point, he's recording the whole situation with Halo in the back, and he has that as proof and evidence to show that she does.
And that's a baby. I ain't gonna lie, me and my baby father, we never argued when the kids were babies. Oh shit, you know. I wonder they're normal, like, just get on with it. They're used to mum just being loud. So if I shout, they just think I'm singing. If I'm screaming at someone, they think I'm doing a Mariah Carey. What? Attempting.
Now, this is just the transcript of what was said on that video, but he has the actual video of Halle going off of him. So DDG is the respondent and she's the petitioner. He said, "You keep hitting me." She said, "You stupid B, you keep hitting me." So something happened that night where she thought that he cheated on her. I don't know if she was looking through his phone, because he said that in the statement as well, that she would randomly look at his phone. She would destroy his computer, his laptop. She had a problem with everybody that he collabed with. That's why
destroy his shit? Why not just tell him to fuck off? Just go out your separate ways. You know, when someone pisses me off, I'll just go in a different room and I'll cuss them for hours. I ain't got fucking time to be fucking fighting and smashing your shit up. If you don't collect your shit though, I will.
Women at the time that they were together. But I felt like they both had issues when it came to that, because he had a problem with her kissing and doing things on film, and she had a problem with him collabing with females, which I mentioned this before, which a lot of people was like, "Oh no, she don't have no problem." Yes, she does. Secretly, she was yelling at him. She was insecure. She didn't want him to work with other females, and this is why towards the end of their relationship it didn't work out, because he was trying to collab and get his streaming career up, and she didn't like that. So this is why they had all these issues. Okay, so pretty much he's saying, "You hitting me," she's hitting him, she's calling him all type of names, she's telling him he's cheating, and they're going back and forth. It got to the point where he ended up calling his mom again, and like I said, she has been in the midst of this situation.
He's calling his mom for?
George had to pop up and
if the bitch is doing shit like that, just phone the fucking police or just get rid of her. And take the fucking kids. Obviously, you don't want the fucking kid. They're using the child as a weapon. And don't say, "Oh no, it's disgusting." I've done it. You've all done it. Everyone that's had a relationship and you fall out with someone, you've done it. Don't play games. Yeah, you have. Don't act like you're a fucking angel. But you know what? When you realise that you grow up and it hurts the kids, it's not benefiting anyone but yourself. Like to say, even benefiting you, is it? That's when you realise, grow the fuck up, get the fuck over it, get on with life. That's when my life started to excel. When I just got on with it. I just fucking got my Lego bricks up. I built my Lego bricks, built a bridge, and I got the fuck off myself.
They're going back and forth and it's becoming too toxic. So this was a recurring thing throughout their relationship that he mentioned he got evidence for, he got receipts for. Now back to the incident that happened in January when he had to go pick up Halo from Halle Bailey's house, and Halle Bailey and DDG ended up arguing because they were talking about visitation and a schedule, which I don't know, in my opinion, I just think their careers is too demanding to have a schedule. But anyway, they got into an argument. They were going back and forth. Halle locked herself in the car. DDG called his mom. The mom was trying to de-escalate the situation. It didn't work out. They ended up going back and forth.
She locked herself in the car. It's always her doing things because he's not giving her attention.
His car. She got mad. She lunged herself to the front of the car trying to attack him. Ended up hitting her mouth on the steering wheel. He said it wasn't him that hit her mouth. She hit her own mouth when she was trying to lunge at him, and she ended up falling because she was.
This isn't even the video I wanted to show you. I'm kind of glad that I didn't actually show you the transcripts, because if I showed you the transcripts of what she wrote to him, you would not believe that is the same little fucking mermaid. I will tell you in certain ways of what she was writing. She was sitting there putting things down, not by verbatim, but you might as well say it. Things like, "If you don't come to me now, I'm going to kill myself and my child. If you don't love me, yeah, so I'm going to kill myself. You can have the child. You and your new fucking bitch can have the kid." Everything was the kid. The child. Fuck you, because it's all about, you don't love me. Do you know what? Do you know who I am? Do you know what I've done for you? I'm looking at the Little Mermaid and all this kid, big frog-eye beach, cock-eye beach. And I'm thinking, that ain't the same one because you're painting him as this badass rapper and everyone's hating on him because no one's giving him a chance. But the thing is, this man's got more money than you. It seems like he's got a better family unit than you because where the fuck's your family unit that you're acting ratchet like that and your sisters and your mom can't say, girl, fix the fuck up. And ain't you, it was you or your sister the same one? Ain't you the same one that was sitting there grinning and laughing with that one that cheated on your sister a couple of months ago? So this Halle Bailey character that everyone's portraying as a cute little mermaid, it seems like he's just fucking drowned herself, innit? Because your baby father has come out with receipts. Who needs the court of Diddy when you got receipts? And he's got actual things that he pulled out in court to say that you was threatening to kill yourself and your child because he didn't want to have you back, you filthy little bitch. Your child is what? Less than a year old. Now, what people are going to say is postpartum. Now, the reason I had to play that one is because she's been doing this before she got pregnant. Not during the pregnancy, not after. Before she got pregnant. And you might say, the stupid idiot, she shouldn't have got her pregnant, yeah? He was smashing it. But do you know that she didn't get herself pregnant on purpose? Because now everything that I used to think, I ain't really adding up with this one. And I should have stuck to my fucking intuition about that whore. A whore is a whore is a whore. Let's sit there saying, I'm not like that, I promise you. I love my man. And then, if he didn't have all those receipts, a bit like Johnny Depp and them, would have crucified him. He's been crucified for 2 years now since he's been with her. And she's allowed it. And it turns out like she's the fucking evil one. The one that works for the Beyonce crew. It's always those ones, isn't it? That acts the most innocent. They make us ones look like we're the ratchets. Okay. And on that note, people, all I need to say is, even though we went to court to say because of her erratic behaviour, she shouldn't be allowed to have the child alone in Italy. Is it for 6 months? And the court have allowed her to have the child, even though there's proof of her saying she wants to kill her son. Remember that. On that note, everyone, have a good Friday night. If I'll be back later, I don't know. It depends. I'm very much dirty. But I shall be back very soon to do an update, the latest one on the P. Diddler case. I will be on the Goddess channel just to give an update on life and shit like that. Yeah. And we will be doing a quiz show. I don't know whether you lot want me to do it on this bigger channel or you want us to go on the Goddess and make it a bit more intimate. Either way, we still get the fucking numbers in. Okay. Have a good Friday, people. Take care. Bye.